Min gooning to you, responding to Hasan's meltdown about me. Moment y'all been waiting for. Moment y'all been waiting for. It's the Kami Mommy reaction time. And this one's with SmugAlana. Let's go!
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama, and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having the basic human desire to start a family.
And just so you guys are aware, I'm going to, remove this stream when it's done, and then make my own video using all of Shoe0nHead's points without crediting her whatsoever.
Small part of that
Call me Leon Delarose.
Video was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's awful opinion about it. I will play that segment in its entirety, so you—
For all y'all saying about time, we're gonna move on to something else now. Yeah, we're gonna do something else now instead. Here we go. We'll watch this instead.
Cross-dressing, masturbating, tending from hair, and pink thong, terrorizing—
Shut the fuck up. We get the shit when I say we get the shit.
You have some context.
What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're gonna experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason—
Your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never—
Yo, Hasan must be slipping. Hasan must be slipping. He's letting Kaya's foot all the way off the bed here, and he hasn't shocked her. How you gonna not pay attention to your dog letting her foot off the bed without fucking shocking her? Dude is losing it, man.
Never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all, what is this nihilistic horse shit? You never—
Pumpkin says Hasan's brain is rotting from within. That is a horrible fucking comment. I don't like comments like that in my chat. This is actually going to be clipped as a video later. I don't like the implication that Hasan has a brain to rot.
Aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meeting. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hasan. Also,
brothels that were the brothel that found out to have underage children working in it. There's a non-zero chance Hasan is a pedo, allegedly.
35? No kids? Sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept. That was 3 minutes of a 30-minute long video. I didn't think much of it, I just uploaded it and moved on. The next day I woke up and my YouTube homepage was flooded with videos like Shoe0nHead just ended Hasan. Shoe0nHead destroys Hasan. Shoe0nHead finishes on Hasan. Wait, what? I had no idea.
There's no way.
Shoe0nHead finishes.
Typo or intentional? Holy shit. That's awesome.
On Hasan.
And the thing is, this probably came up in my recommended feed and I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice the terminology.
Wait, what? I had no idea what was going on. And to my surprise, he actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hasan just had his biggest meltdown. Hasan's biggest meltdown yet. Shoe0nHead has completely mind-broken Hasan. His response to me couldn't be that bad, right? Right?
What an unbearable f***ing way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. Ooh, look at me. 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me. Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shoe0nHead? What the f*** is wrong with you?
In this video, I'm going to show...
Just want to do a quick, oh, damn it. No, I can't. Never mind. Oh, well.
My raw reaction to his response, and throughout that will be sprinkled in like normal commentary. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was really debating whether or not to do a response to his response, but like, everyone else is covering this crash out, so why wouldn't I, the subject of said crash out, cover it myself? Like, there's currently—
It is! Get that bag, son! If everyone gonna be talking about it, you gotta talk about it as well. She promised us a slop video. She's been promising us a slop video for months now, and we finally get the slop video. Let's go.
Resolution in Congress to like disavow Hasan Piker, the same thing that they did to Nick Fuentes, disavowing private citizens for what they said on the internet. What are we doing here? Does our government really have nothing better to do? Like, there is so much going on in the country right now, so much going on in the world right now. I feel like decades worth of news happens like every week. Every day there is a breaking story of the most insane stuff you've ever heard in your life. Everyone is expected to have a fully formed opinion immediately. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, you're probably not seeing the full picture.
She really about to go into a Ground News sponsorship on her Hasan slop video. How can you not— First of all, Hamas Piker, how can you not appreciate this level of creativity? She got the Razor ads, she got the Ground News ads, about to make a slop takedown video, and still's about to be like, but have you heard Ground News? See what both the left and the right are reporting about what a dipshit Hasan Piker is. Like...
And that's why, for 5 years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we dive into today's reaction and video, shall we?
Alright, y'all know the drill. Anytime there's a sponsor we let play out. If we're gonna steal these people's content, not only, unlike John De La Backhole, do I credit all sources, I also let their ad reads play out.
When you browse the news, you will probably arrive at completely different conclusions depending on what outlet you see first. For example, if you saw this headline first, you might think things are going according to plan and the war may be over soon, and this is just a smart pressure tactic to get the deal done. However, if you saw this headline first, you might think that things are going to escalate. And if you saw this headline first, you might think Trump is going crazy and probably is not emotionally stable enough to even be the president. 3 headlines, 3 completely different conclusions. And that's why today's sponsor, Ground News, is so important. Ground News is a website and an app designed to make reading the news easier and more data-driven. Every day they pull in thousands of stories from all around the world, and each story comes with visual breakdowns of political leanings and ownership bias. Let's go back to that story to see it in action. Right away, you can see that 117 outlets covered this story. That's a lot. You can also see the bias distribution chart for the story. The coverage was pretty even all across the political spectrum. And under that, you can check the overall factuality and ownership. You can even see who broke the news first, which is pretty cool. But one of my favorite features of Ground News has to be the blind spot feature. It is so fun. It basically shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum, but ignored by the other. For example, here's a story about how the US government wants Google to share data on an unidentified Canadian Trump critic. Bizarre and dystopian. 32 outlets covered this story, 22 were left-wing, and only 2 were right-wing. That's insane. I am definitely going to read up on this. I've been using Ground News for years now. It is one of the first apps I check in the morning. It really helps me digest all the news better.
Has anyone here looked into Ground News? I'm still holding out for a Ground News sponsorship, Mad Hatter.
And helps cut through all the noise. But don't just take my word on it. The Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand—
No, Kami Mommy is not an ironic title. Well, I guess it is now, but she actually was more or less, like, so I've been watching Shoe for over a decade now. I've been watching Shoe for a decade. she was a legit, not really communist, but may as well have been, because she was very socialist, and socialism is just communist light. So calling her commie mommy has been a thing because of, you know, her socialist views. Now, she has come a long way in terms of being a proper capitalist. But yeah, I'd be the EB member for 14 months. Idea: adopt another Hondo, R.I.P. Little King, and have him sit on your head. Then do a channel devoted to shoe reactions and call it Bird on Head. Well, I do plan on adopting another bird at some point. It's something I think about often. I'm just not quite ready for it yet. Every time I feel like I've almost committed to it, I end up pussing out. But it will happen eventually. So I love the idea. And also, thank you for the membership. Absolute legend. And you hit public profile name, which is hilarious. Shout out and thank you, EB.
Your worldview. Best of all, I'm currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description down there. Big thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. I can always count on you. Right? And now, without further ado, let's get back to this video. So I thought it would be fun if someone joined me responding to this, because it is so ridiculous. I needed somebody to like bounce off with, because I felt—
Now, I will say, before we actually get into this, dumbass women be posting dumbass woman shit. There we go. There's our king, everybody. There's our king. Powder posted, VTubers are breaking containment. Let's go. I'm all for supporting VTubers. Some of my favorite content creators on the platform are VTubers. Let's not pretend they haven't been incredibly mainstream for the last 2 years. Some of the largest creators in all of live streaming are VTubers. Containment broke long ago. The idea that Powder here is trying to present that VTubers are just now breaking into the zeitgeist is some revisionist history bullshit. I'm sure she's a nice gal, but her man, the one video of hers I watched was absolutely abysmal. I'm sure she's a nice gal. But, yeah, this was fucking retarded. This was absolutely a retarded statement. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
felt like I needed some like emotional moral support, because I feel like I'm going insane watching this. So I am joined here today with the lovely SmugAlana, the VTuber, everyone's favorite Oshi.
Hey guys, I'm a JPEG and I would bow, but I can't, so just pretend I am doing it right now.
No, nice bounce.
Well, I mean, it'll get the views in, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you were on the last Shoe0nHead video. I will literally myself if you bring that shit up in here, okay?
And just like that, massive flux of chats. You in the Shoe0nHead video, you in the Shoe0nHead video, you in the Shoe0nHead video. And we get to see a reenactment of that classic 1989 newsroom shooting that inspired the song Hey Man, Nice Shot by Filter. For those of you that know your history, you know your history. You know what I'm talking about.
Why? What do you want me to do? Myself in the face, not die in the
he
process,
never follows
but at
through.
least lose significant chunks of my brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience operates in, so I can do.
What's amazing about this is that back when Shoe0nHead was an insane fucking lefty, it was just like pining for all these communist and socialist programs, a lot of stuff that she still does believe in, by the way. She was so much better at articulating it than Hasan ever has been. Like, there's a reason that people gravitated towards Shoe. There's a reason she has been a consistent content creator who consistently gets millions of views for over a decade. It's because that as dumb as the fucking leftist policies that she was arguing for were, she articulated them very well.
A regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do?
Why is he so mad?
Still has yet to bring up anything.
Nothing. 0 points.
Like,
0 points address.
How many seconds in are we?
I basically made the same joke in my video about like giving myself brain damage so I could understand. Trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage. Imagine being that chatter, like, hey Hasan, did you check out this video? Do you want me?
Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl, and I change my politics all the time. Ooh.
Time out.
Time out,
Emo?
Yeah, by the way, if anything, she's a scene e-girl, but...
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. No, hold on. For me, it's the wild way that he frames having nuanced opinions, like depending on the subject. Like, God forbid you disagree with Hasan Piker, the arbiter of correct opinions.
By the way, as someone who's been watching Shoot for a decade, she really hasn't changed her opinions all that much. Like, again, she has moved, morally, she has moved further to the right, I would say, more to the traditional Christian values. But she still wants all these things like strong social safety nets and whatnot. She still advocates for the same, borderline socialist policies that she was advocating for a decade ago. So she hasn't really even changed her opinions.
Internet.
I do not have that many videos. I have like 100 videos in the span of like a decade. You could go randomize and click on any of those videos and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was made today or 10 years ago. Which, honestly, I shouldn't be bragging about. But, okay, my point is, I haven't changed that much. And the things I have changed my mind about, I'm very open about. The way he's framing people changing their minds, changing their political opinions.
Shu still doesn't understand why her political party is so evil, just that they happen to be. I don't know if that's true or not. So, to Shu's credit, it's not that her party is evil, it's that both parties are evil. And I mean, that's a mentality I ascribe to as well. Shu frequently talks about the Uniparty. She frequently talks about how there is no good guys and bad guys. The left isn't good, the right is good, the whole nine. That it is an evil cabal, an evil club, an evil Uniparty. And yeah, I mean, I ascribe to that exact same mentality. There are good right-wing individuals, like at the base populist level. There is maybe 2 or 3 good right-wingers actually in politics.
Opinions over time as like a bad thing is bizarre, especially as a guy whose goal is, I assume, to change people's mind politically. He's totally for people changing their minds politically, but only when they change their mind to agree with him. He supports people changing their mind as new information presents itself. He supports iDubbbz apologizing for the crime of being funny 5 years ago. But when it comes to me changing my mind on like 3 things over the course of a decade, that's bad. Like, yes, I've changed on a few things, obviously. From the ages 23 to 35, yes, your opinions are gonna change a little sometimes.
No way, really?
Like, you probably don't believe the same things you believed, like, 10 years ago.
No, absolutely not. Well, I think in that video that you talked about, I don't know, I remember like a couple of months ago, you were like, I had a baby, and then
Yeah, I don't believe half the shit that I believe. Like, dude, 10 years ago, I thought that women deserved rights. How stupid was I? Here we are 10 years later. Y'all bitches don't deserve any rights.
lived in the city, and then I was like, man, maybe safety and putting money into the police isn't that bad, you guys. And maybe that was different when you were like 20 or 25.
Right, exactly. Like when I was living in like sheltered suburbs, I was like, ACAB, the police. And then you live, and then you're an adult with a child, and you live in the city, and it's like, oh, actually, no, we need more police.
Never mind.
I just confuse terminally left-right-brained people. I always have. Hyper-partisan people absolutely hate me because they can't just, like, put me into a neat little box and then...
See? And that's what I was talking about, Silver and Jealous. Like, right there, she's doing exactly what I was stating. You know, talking about the left and the right.
Smash that box with...
And she's always given the right-wing credit, even way back in her fucking commie, socialist, lefty days of, you know, the OG Gamergate. She always gave credit to the right where it was due.
The hammer. Hasan usually can hand wave away critics like, oh, they're just an Israel shill, they're just a Zionist. He can't do that with me. He hand waves them away by calling them neocons or neoliberals. He can't do that with me. Alt-right incels. He can't do that with me. So what does he do? He malfunctions and starts calling me emo. Like, okay, man, you got me. Emo is when eyeliner, I guess. In the hyper-partisan mind, it is completely impossible to hold several non-contradictory opinions at the same time, like wanting free healthcare but also wanting a strong border. Like, to me, those aren't
See, there's the socialist bullshit coming out. Free healthcare does not work. Shoo, you're smarter than this.
Contradictory whatsoever. In fact, that works together. You don't want to override your healthcare system, right? Your focus should be American citizens. Like, in their mind, like, Denmark doesn't exist, right? They think, like, oh, if you think unions
No, she's a Latino.
are important, you must also be for minors having HRT. Like, no. If you believe in public transportation, you also have to believe in abolishing prisons. Like, no. Sorry, no. I don't know how my ideology is confusing. I don't know how they see that as, like, flip-flopping or being a grifter. When to me, it's, like, completely normal, common sense stuff. Like, you can't have a country in decay like this. You can't. It will not be fixed by
Catch you later,
people
Randall.
like Hasan telling young men not to aspire for anything and saying stupid shit like telling people it's cool to steal.
Would you steal from Whole Foods?
I'm pro stealing from big corporations.
Like, what in the fucking LARP is that? Yeah, stealing is so cool, dude. Let's just...
Says the guy in a multi-million-dollar mansion who drives a Porsche. Yeah, I'm sure he steals every time he goes to Whole Foods.
Steal from big corporations so those big corporations move out of that community, and then that community turns into a crime-ridden, unsafe shithole ghost town and a food desert.
And by the way, guys, stealing is cool. Stealing is awesome. But, like, not for any political reasons. You don't steal to protest the man. You steal because it's fucking fun.
Like, yeah, bro, you're really fighting the man. Listen, you can tell people that billionaires are the real enemy until you are blue in the face, and it might be true, but Jeff Bezos isn't the one stabbing them on a train, you know? You can't have a peaceful, functioning, socialist, or even social democratic society with the delusional social policies of Hasan Piker. You just can't. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's just so funny he sees my politics as, like, incoherent, when to me, his politics are the ones that are incoherent.
Well, also, politically, several of their politics align. That's the one, like, when Hasan goes on his crash out and he disregards every bit of Shoe's politics, I'd say about 50% of them align with his. So he's inherently disregarding his own politics because he cannot rationalize the idea that maybe, just maybe, somebody you disagree with ideologically in some regards could share some of your other opinions. He is, I can't believe it. The woman is the more rational, logical, sound of mind individual in this. Like, Hasan is making it so difficult for me to be a misogynist because I keep having to give the woman credit.
Video was barely political. My response to him was about his, like, nihilistic mindset when it comes to young men. Because for years, we had to watch the media shove this guy down our throat like he was the Joe Rogan of the left. Oh, he was gonna save young men from the alt-right pipeline. By the way, this guy is never going to be the Joe Rogan of the left because, like, Joe Rogan, at least Joe Rogan from years ago, I don't know about now, was all about listening to other people's beliefs and hearing other people's opinions. Hasan does not do that. Hasan...
I'm a shoe simp. I've never sent her money. I've never sent her money or bought her merch. I don't even know if she sells merch, actually. I'm gonna be real. You can't be a simp if no money is involved.
Closes his ears and goes, la la la, I can't hear you, you're stupid, I'm smart. For years, we had to listen to how this guy is gonna push young men away from the GOP. They are leaving the GOP, but they're not going to the Democrats, and I don't know if they're going to the left either. But anyway, my video...
To all y'all that keep saying Hasan is a woman, here's the dealio. I hate women. I don't like them. I think they're dumb. I think they're illogical. I think they're irrational. I think they talk too much. I think they're bad at most things. But even as much as I hate women, I can't in good conscience, like, denigrate them by lumping them in with Hasan. It is... That is a bridge too far.
Was not political. In fact, the only part that, like, was political was the part where I agree with Hasan about the genocide in Gaza.
If you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience.
Very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. My point there was, you can't be telling young men to only care about things that directly affect them and then make it your life mission to tell those same
Raza says, thank you for that, Leon. I got you, girly.
Young men to care about things that don't directly affect them.
Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the
Actually, yes. Because after John Fetterman stroked out, he got kind of based. I would be A-okay with the Hasan, Hamas, Osama bin Laden, Dog, Shucker, Fucker, Piker arc. John Fettermaning himself.
compelling argument that Shoe0nHead makes, one that should have been left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016.
As if opinions from 2016 aren't still here today that are good.
Literally, technically, I mean, I'll put my stats on the screen. I am literally more relevant today than 2016. Like, more people are watching. So these aren't opinions from 2016. These are opinions from now, Hasan. People disagree with you now.
Look at me. As an emo girl, 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
Wait, 4chan guys want to fap to me? Wait, I thought it was super cool and progressive to have like an army of men who simp for you online. That's not very woke of you, Hasan.
First of all, I like how he used the word fap.
I'm so glad, because I was waiting for the broads to be done talking so that a man could speak and actually make some sense. But I was going to say the same fucking thing. Does anybody use the word fap anymore? Like, I thought that term went out of style in like 2017. Yo, shout out, thank you for the gift of membership, public profile name. I don't know if you're new or just changed your name, but I appreciate you. You a legend. This is for you.
Call it whatever, but if I made $1 for each time I made a racist joke, I would actually have $0. 'Cause I'm not joking.
Based? Based? Hello?
Yeah, see some of you on chat say, yeah, I say jerk off, jacking off. See, I don't even like goon. I'll use the term goon when I'm on streams with other people and think it's funny or whatnot, but to me, the term goon, I grew up reading Spider-Man comics, you know? And Spider-Man was always beaten up, you know, like Kingpin's goons. So when I hear the term goon, I still think of it as like a term for just bad guys, not about like jerking it.
That's so old, isn't it? It's like gooning now.
Yes, it's gooning. Come on, get with the times. It should have been left in 2016, Hasan. Come on. If this was said by anyone else, he would be calling it misogynistic and sexist, but it's being said by someone with the hive mind approved opinion, so it's okay. It's called dark woke, chud. We decided to become more hypocritical and annoying. You wouldn't get it. If I was getting paid for men to fap to me like many of his friends and
yeah, Coomer, the only person keeping Coomer alive is Andrew Wilson. Like, Andrew Wilson is on a one-man crusade to keep the term Coomer alive.
An ex-girlfriend porn star do for a living, that would be fine, he would support it. But since I don't do that and I'm just like a normal YouTuber, it's a way to insult and degrade me. It is interesting though how Hasan uses unfuckable as an insult to hurl towards men and fuckable as an insult to hurl towards women. I think it was Bell Hooks that once argued that patriarchy harms men by reducing their worth to status and conquest, while women are harmed by being reduced to only their desirability and being conquered. You should not be getting feminism mogged by someone who does not call themselves a feminist to some.
Feminism mogged? I hate the timeline we live in. It's fine when she says it, it's funny when she says it because, you know, it's Shoe and I'm a simp. But feminism mogged should not be a fucking turn.
Not a good look, buddy. And also, bro, you thirst trap more than I ever have in my entire life. You are on the cover of JQ?
GQ?
You are on the cover of GQ in a f***ing hot tub. I will put the picture up there as censored as I can, just to shield everyone's eyes. Like
little rubber.
I can proudly say, well, until now, I had never seen that image. I hope her video got demonetized for that. That was tantamount to assault.
Ducky on his pee-pee.
You are spread eagle in a magazine. Let me read this to you. Let me read what this journalist said. Are you ready for this? Here's how Hasan Piker starts each day, working out, shooting the shit. It's Monday, 8:30 a.m., and we're in the backyard of a house in West Hollywood.
The gayest part of Hollywood?
Where there's a makeshift private gym with benches, pull-down machines, and dumbbells galore.
Bro, this sounds so fucking gay. Whoever said JQ was, what'd you say, Jew queer? Where'd it go? Jacuzzi Queer Magazine. There you go. Yes. This is full-on Jacuzzi Queer Magazine. Elmer up for a two-banger says, ugh, rate my eyes. Almost unsubbed. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Shoe. Blame Shoe.
This is where
Thank you for
34-year-old
the two-banger.
political influencer keeps his thirsted after body fit.
What? By the way, written by a male too. And
Okay, he kind of looks like Melee James, though. For all y'all that follow the Melees, he kind of looked like Melee James.
this like I would have thought it was. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
He strips his shirt off. An army of girls and gays would kill to be where I am now, next to Piker as he pants in a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin Klein boxers poking out.
The socialist, by the way.
Some
This is giving me straight up that Kotaku article of like, hey Leon, I'm on prep. As he pants in a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin Klein boxers poking out and sunlight glinting off the sweet sweat beaded on his chest hairs. Guys, I would like to... Where is it? I would like to read from you guys just an excerpt. Let's see. Is this a good one? Her mouth ran dry and her legs opened a little wider, vainly seeking friction that wasn't there. Enjoyment didn't even begin to categorize how she felt about having the opportunity to touch him, to stroke him, and to bring him to release. The velvety pad of his index finger caught her chin, raising her face to his, and all she could do was nod dumbly. His pants and a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin Klein boxers poking out and sunlight glinting off the sweat beaded on his chest hairs. At what point did I stop reading Milking Farm and switch to reading the article? Like, they literally read the exact same way. Holy shit. I deserve a super chat for reading from Morning Glory Milking Farm, by the way. Just saying. I'm a grift. I deserve a super chat for reading from Morning Glory Milking Farm.
like glistening off the sweat beading on his chest hairs. So when it's women and gays.
This wasn't Milking... No! That first part was Milking Farm. The first part I was reading was Milking Farm, and I transitioned into the article.
He's thirsting after you, then it's a good thing. But God forbid straight men find you attractive. This is the dude that has to keep his girlfriend a secret, like some kind of K-pop star, so he can, like, be e-boyfriend for his...
Why do I have Milking Farm? Oh, has it really been so long I've got so many new viewers that don't know why I have this? This is actually my grandma's. We did a, this is actually my grandma's. We did a joke on stream about if I got enough, super chats to cover the cost of it, I would buy it for my grandma. Which I did. Public profile name with a 2-banger. I will never milk a bull again. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, homie.
Our social female fans. I'm always talking about being married, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm talking about being in a relationship, whatever. I'm the whore, not the one playing e-boyfriend. Look,
you're covered up! You can make the argument with me. When people say like, oh, well, she's just a pair of anime tits on the screen. Okay, fair point. However, Shoe doesn't even like have anything that she wears in her YouTube videos that are like revealing. Like,
yeah, no, right now she's dressed like fucking Ness from Smash Bros. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. The comparison was great. Alright. Shoe0nHead, Ness, Smash Bros. It's what I used for the thumbnail. Oh, come on. You know what? I think Leaflet posted it, actually. I think Leaflet posted it. Yeah, here we go. Shoe0nHead is just dressed like SNES from Smash Bros.
Like, she's very moderate.
People, wait, hold on, sorry. My dad is calling, wait.
Dad, put me on the phone with him. Hey, we're busy. The left in a MAGA body, bro. That always stuck with me.
A progressive mind in a MAGA body. What did they even mean by that?
Being attractive and eating healthy and working out is right wing. What the f are we smoking?
For like a good 3 years, there was this really weird campaign to make Hasan Piker like the face of progressive masculinity in a bizarre attempt to move men to the left. A progressive in a MAGA body, they said, which...
No MAGA, by the way, no one MAGA wears shorts that short. No MAGA, let me show y'all. Not only are my pants long, but see how baggy these are? Hasan for the Beetlejuice head? Yeah. Hasan, that's why he wears suits now. He literally said on stream he wears suits because they make his head look bigger. Who wears short shorts?
Like, what the f did they mean by that? Hey guys, we're not all ugly dysgenic freaks. Look, there's one of us who's attractive. What? Mr. Piker's success on camera, in some part, has been aided by the fact that he is, by conventional standards, a very handsome man. He is 6 feet 4 inches tall and built like a professional athlete. A square jaw, a beard, and a head of thick dark hair. It's the one aspect many of my haters can't shake, Mr. Piker said of his appearance in a Twitch broadcast last year. They can't turn around and be like, you're not hot.
Because that's what I'm looking for when it comes to my political takes. I want somebody attractive to be giving me political takes. I hope that behind the VTuber avatar, Nux is attractive. I hope that Leaflet got the body of a goddess, because when I'm listening to my political takes, my first thought is, are they fuckable?
Indeed, tens of thousands of viewers may watch his videos for his political views, but many also tune in for their view of Mr. Piker himself, whose social media profiles are littered with suggestive images of his muscly body in states of undress, or a
Do I need to break out the book again? Mervot with a 2-banger. Click leave tweet. First comment has Hasan. No way. All right, hold on. We'll go back. I got the leave tweet up still. Well, no. Mine is first one's from Banana Juju. Oh my God! She home run bat in the sandbag. How did they manage to make him look less white here, though? He looks a bit more Turkish. He looks... If Hasan looked more like this, he would be that much more deportable. He would absolutely be that much more deportable.
thirst traps, as the pictures are known. Some of his fans scrape, screenshot, clip, and repackage them into fan cams that travel across the internet, glorifying Mr. Piker's appearance and indirectly his beliefs. That is yet again another mainstream article saying one of the only reasons people watch Hasan is because he's attractive, and that he uses his appearance and thirst traps to gain a following. So is he like project?
The funniest thing about that, let's say that's true. Let's hypothetically for a moment say that that is factually accurate. That he uses his looks to get people to guide towards his opinions, his political beliefs. That means the left is so fucking stupid. They will be led to the communist slaughter because they want a goon. The left is so functionally retarded. They will die like lambs to the slaughter because they can't realize bad ideas if it's coming out of a purty mouth. They're just saying the quiet part out loud.
Acting onto me? Is that what this is? Is he like insecure about his thirst traps and his reputation of being nothing but eye candy? And listen, I'm not delusional, okay? Obviously, your looks can help take you further in life, online and offline. Like, if I was morbidly obese or hideously ugly, I probably wouldn't have, like, half the following I have.
Correct. If she was morbidly obese and or hideously ugly, I don't care how great her political opinions are, I wouldn't watch her. Because fat people are disgusting. Fat people are disgusting. They're almost as bad as women. They don't deserve rights. Fat women don't deserve rights nor love. Yes, she is correct.
You can easily say the same thing for Hasan. But at least I organically collected my simps and didn't have some like astroturfed glaze fest propping me up for years as some kind of like political sex symbol. Embarrassing.
Guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
38. You mean 3 years older than us, Hasan?
Yeah. Oh my god, the people that are in my demographic.
And what's so funny is like his little fangirls were coming at me on Twitter like, you're nearly 40 and you dress like a Hot Topic cashier. Like, and
I was just at a Hot Topic yesterday, and let me tell you, they do not dress like Shoe. Hasan, on the other hand, I mean, I don't know, I've never seen a dude working a Hot Topic, but...
Hasan and I are the exact same age. I think we're a month apart in age. And like, look how he dresses. We are literally co-workers at the Hot Topic, okay? In age. And like, look how he dresses. We are literally
This looks more like libertarian goth than Shoe. I'll be real, this looks more like libertarian goth. Come on, where's... I just saw her. Well, for one, I gotta spell it correctly. I cannot type today. Finally, there we go, libertarian goth. Bitch, why is this the one time you're not... Okay, well, there's kind of a selfie there, but she always posts goddamn pictures of herself. This is the one time she's not, so I need to find something. It's just a bunch of AI shit and memes. I hate you for ruining my stream, goth. Here we go. Yeah, she's got an AI crow, but y'all get the point. More libertarian goth than Shoe0nHead.
co-workers at the Hot Topic, okay?
People like Shoe0nHead are basically a humanoid version of a f***ing Reddit aggregator.
Reddit? Reddit hates me!
Literally 80% of his audience are f***ing Redditors. Are we
Raven, whatever.
For real right now?
Bro is loved on Reddit. Like, why didn't he say 4chan or Twitter? He's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like, he can't even banter or do the jokes correctly.
Unironically, I think this entire rant, this clip, just sounds like if you were just to post the question, what do you think of Shoe0nHead on r/politics, and then read the comment section.
Yes.
It's just angry Reddit-coded malding. You wanna know the worst part? This is the best thing you could come up with. This is the best you could do.
Jesus Christ. What an unbearable f***ing way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. If you're getting your politics from a person like Shoe0nHead, you should be embarrassed.
What do you mean, get your politics?
But by the way, well, not even that. We'll touch on that to get your politics from, but if you're getting your politics from someone like Shoe0nHead, you should be embarrassed. That's the best insult he can come up with. First of all, people in your chat likely agree with 50% of her politics because she still has these socialist, lefty, liberal politics, at least when it comes to like social safety nets and stuff, that Hasan has. She's anti-war in Israel and considers it all anti-war in Gaza, Palestine, all that, and Iran considers it a genocide, just like Hasan does. What are we fucking doing here? And then throw out, you should be embarrassed. That's such weak insult game. It's such... While he might be, like, big enough to be in the WWE and be like what's his name? Austin Theory kind of guy or something, he would have such dog shit mic game, dude. He would be the Ronda Rousey of the WWE.
From Shoe0nHead. I don't expect my audience to get their politics from me. I expect them to be entertained, to laugh, to think, to engage with the discourse at hand. I don't try to, like, pass off as someone you should get your politics from. I don't think my audience should get their politics from me or any YouTuber for that matter. I think they should do their own research, come to their own conclusions. I just say my opinions and people are free to agree or disagree. Hasan, on the other hand, like, really thinks he's some serious political commentator. Bro, you're a Twitch streamer. I'm a YouTuber. But that's the difference between—
I could cut a promo on you, LA Knight, but I don't want to lose the brain cells. Like, yeah, that's how it will come off. Facts, Lessus.
you and I. I know what I am.
Oh my god, the things I want to say to people like this.
Then say it.
Say it, pussy. Did he change into a suit because I made fun of his Gucci shirt?
Like, you can literally see him scanning his chat of domestic terrorists, like Redditor for insults, right?
This is so lazy.
I find it domestic terror.
Someone in the chat unironically said, stop, she's already dead. As if Hasan's rant murdered her. She gets to make the fun slop video, dog walking on his crash out, and they think he won. This truly a thing of beauty.
like Redditor for insults, right?
This is so lazy.
I find it more compelling when someone deconstructs why you're being stupid. I swear, I think if he had an audience that thought it was okay, he would obviously bring up that you're a girl. Stupid woman! It's like he's fighting his bro, like, instincts.
He's reverting back to bro tips, Hasan Piker.
Yeah.
This week's bro tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you. This is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you. You turn out to be a slut who's craving for attention, and then I tend to pick you up at a bar late night and bang you out on the first date.
All his insults I've already 8-miled him on, because I've already made fun of the fact that my eyeliner is from 2008. I'm in no position to talk about style. I still do my makeup like it's 2009. I already made fun of the fact that you shouldn't get your politics from me. If you were going to Shoe0nHead for political information, you are deep fried.
He never self-insults. Like, you can make jokes about yourself. Like, I've joked about a million times, like, oh, I'm a 400-pound man behind an avatar. Like, it's funny. Like, who gives a f? I feel like just takes himself way too seriously. The most popular streamers, every single one that I can name that are at the top with Twitch with Hasan, every single one of them at least, like, makes jokes about their appearance. Asmon talks about—
I was literally just about to say, yeah, dude. Asmongold plays into the Roach King shit so much. Who do you think is more vain? Who do you think is more vain? Hasan or Pirate Software? Like, that's some Royal Rumble shit. By the way, neither of them would be able to cut a promo. But Hasan or Pirate Software? I mean, public profile name, you say Hasan, and you might be right. But stop and think about it. Because I think there's a battle there. Oh,
he's bald
Hasan doesn't use a voice changer.
and doesn't have any teeth. He leaves himself so exposed to being made fun of, and then he wonders why everybody makes fun of him. Like, just join in. It's part of being a human being.
Yes, someone called Death Battle Hasan Piker versus Pirate Software. Let's go.
Honestly, good luck, dude.
Thanks.
Wait, Crash, now you like to wipe the drool off his mouth.
People should.
He's like frothing.
You're frothing at the mouth like a bulldog.
Alright, so then we got one of the—
I didn't know Casey Tron did a reaction to this. What does Ultima Hasan Orbiter number 56 have to say?
These Hasan Orbiters. It's a former booby streamer. This is Casey Tron.
Oh my god, I cannot stand this girl. This Shoe0nHead girl, pick me.
The dismissive— this Shoe0nHead girl, as if she does know who she is. Bro, Casey Tron would murder 4 babies and a duck to be in Shoe0nHead's position. Now, mind you, she'd murder the 4 babies just for funs because she's a lefty and she likes having abortions for the lulz. The duck is the thing that she might struggle with, but she would still strangle it. That way she could be in Shoe0nHead's position.
Woman.
Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience.
Her dumb audience of incels. Like, I don't know. It's like Shoe0nHead, if you like care so much about these incels, go one.
This is such a self-report for being a retarded whore. Like, I love the implication.
Yeah, my favorite insult that bitches give to other bitches is pick me. Like, yes. Yeah, if I were abroad, thank God I'm not. I'm the superior gender with the superior intellect. But if I were abroad, I would love to be called a pick-me. Because I would want to be a pick-me. Because I would want to be picked. Yes, the whole idea, yes, pick me. Let's get married. Let's move out to the woods. Let's have babies and guns. Please, pick me. Pick me is the ultimate compliment.
Too, that like Casey Tron thinks the only way you can truly care about men is if you have sex with them. Does this thought process just come free with not having a father figure? Do I have to have unresolved daddy issues to comprehend this?
Is that problematic for me to say?
No, it's just retarded.
Like, prove you care so much about these incels and their inability to get sex. Go one. Oh wait, you won't? Because you're just grifting to them?
What? So not having sex with a slew of dudes makes you a grifter? I don't even have a funny remark for this. My brain... This is your brain on fucking feminism. I don't know how to make this funny. It's already perfect. And yes, Shoe has already been picked. Exactly. You need to go bang every supposedly unfuckable dude in your audience, otherwise you're grifting. By the way, again, Shoe doesn't stream. Shoe isn't a streamer, so she doesn't get, like, simp super chats or anything. So where's the grift? Is K-Stron Asian or just fat? Well, she's definitely fat. I don't think she's any sort of Asian. However, you know she'll be upset as spaghetti if you call her white. El Mervot for a 2-banger. Aren't all streamers pick me, you know, for money? True. True. All streamers are a pick me for money. I am. I would rather you guys pick me and watch me over my contemporaries. Absolutely. Shout out to Mervoth for making that dream come true.
Like, you don't even want to get with them either, but you'll condemn other women for not wanting to f who you don't want to f. Okay.
Wait, what?
But you'll condemn other women for not wanting to f who you don't want to f.
All right, we just gotta break out Old Faithful here. Break out Old Faithful. It's amazing how much leftist discourse is just them pretending not to understand things, thus making discourse truly impossible. I don't even need to make a point. Millennial Woes made the point for me ages ago, and it just still stands. Jesus Christ, what a jowl we got going on. Dude, you can make bacon out of this shit. That is some hog jowls, bro.
Okay.
How old is this woman? I think Casey Tron's like 34. How old is Casey Tron? 35. 35. This is what she used to look like. And then we see what she looks like now. Not that she was ever especially attractive, but she certainly hit the wall. She certainly hit the wall. Yeah, dude, Trump was all like, we're gonna build the wall. And we all thought like, oh, keep the Mexicans out. No. He meant the wall.
When did I ever condemn women for not wanting to fuck people? What is it? Hat on foot again. Hat on foot making YouTube videos from Earth 2 about how women owe men sex. What
She's
the
really
fuck is she
fantasizing.
Why is everything sex with these people too? Like everything is sex. You talk about the human desire to like create a family and have a legacy, and they're like, sorry you can't get laid, incel. Sorry you can't get pussy.
Says the chick that sits in her room all day and smokes weed until she's numb.
People. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you...
If you look up the dangers of smoking marijuana...
See, hold on. Since everything's about sex with them, we'll play this game. I'll make everything about sex as well. Watch the way her head moves when she coughs. You could tell she ain't got good head game.
Are you being serious? Dog, what do you...
If you look up the...
Yeah, see that last one, yeah. You could tell her head game be mad weak. Her head game be mad weak.
Are you being serious? Dog, what do you...
If you look up the dangers of smoking marijuana in like a Kids Dare pamphlet, there's just a picture of Casey Tron's face.
Oh, bro, that's a bad picture. Please tell me that's AI. If that's AI, by the way, that's base as fuck, because AI made her, like, double chin even more pronounced. Bitch out here with more chins than a Hong Kong phone book. God damn.
You're happily married and have a child, but because some fat retard on Twitter thinks you're a grifter, you're gonna need to f a bunch of random men to prove them wrong. What do you just have to do? Like a weekly raffle? Pull a random incel out of how do you verify that one of your
Subscriber
people
number
are...
20?
Yeah.
I stand by what I said. Shoe0nHead should be thanking me for giving her and her incel following. Say it again, award! Say it again,
Incel! It's like a parrot, man.
I know we've done it before. I know we've done it before, but it's funny, so we're gonna do it again. It's funny, so we're gonna do it again. All right, Twitter advanced search. All right, perfect. Here it is. Incel. Casey Tron. Let's go. March 2nd. Again, the alternate reality you're living in where America is the good guys and Iraq has weapons and distractions. Any other delusional incel shit you're saying isn't real. Sorry you're an incel. Oh no, some incel thinks I'm... Hold on. Let's do latest. Let's do latest. All right, May 2nd. The most incel-like profile picture in existence. May 2nd. I say, boy, this is the shoe one. April 30th. Okay, incel. April 19th. You're only lying to yourself. Everyone sees what you are. A pathetic incel. April 19th. Let's see. Take the other incels with you. Incel. This incel's serious. Literal incel. What harm am I spreading, incel? These are all from the 19th. She posted the term incel 5 times in one day. Only got into drugs thanks to dad, probably. My power, I got the incel account that posts content for incels triggering out to... What? Oh yeah, no, women being awful is perfect. Wait, he just says you're a retard. That's not even being triggered. He just said you're retarded. The delusions of these bitches be mad strong.
What? Incel.
You know Jafar from Disney.
Hasan is Jafar, and like
yeah.
Sitting on there, she's like, incel. And he's like, good girl. Yes, give it her a cracker.
Yeah, here's your cracker.
So once again, people in his chat brought up my video. He has not responded to it. He has not made a single point. Called me emo, called me irrelevant, you know, but he didn't call me wrong. Notice that.
They never call you wrong.
They call you emo, but they'll never call you wrong.
Did you see what Shoe0nHead responded on Twitter? No. Also, what? Who cares?
Dude, that laugh is killing.
You know, Leon might be my spirit animal. I'm a cell. I don't need the in. I'm out.
Me.
Hey there, buddy.
Bro, the fake laugh. What is...
Pussy cam. Come here, Valkyrie. Come on. Say hi, Valkyrie. Pussy cam. All right.
going on?
What are you guys talking about, man?
What are you guys talking about?
Bro, I'm literally over here talking about how I'm doing a rally with someone who's running in Philadelphia.
I'm out here doing the revolution, okay? Like, that's cute, Hasan. That's adorable.
He's not a politician, man. The majority of the people that know your name only ever heard of you because you electrocuted your dog live on stream.
Kaya.
All right, SmugAlana might be taking the dub for this one. The only relevance you have is animal abuse. You hear that, Valkyrie? The only relevance he has is animal abuse. You want to watch a dog get shocked? I know you're a cat. You probably want to watch a dog get shocked. Watch this.
Please just fucking go. Just stop.
Does he not understand that 95% of his fan base are terminally online Redditors? Like, they don't give a fuck about your rally, bro, in the background over here. They want you to call Shoe0nHead a Nazi to validate their hatred and their feelings.
Whatever the Shoe0nHead
Will you pick a spot, please? Come on.
It's the laugh again! No, you're joking. Stop.
Pick a spot, please. Come here or go. One of the two, but I need you to... Valkyrie. He won't pick a spot, guys. Yeah, I know you want attention, but come close. Come into my lap or something, please. I don't know what the cat's gonna do. Yeah, cat gonna cat, man. I know. Okay, why this hand? See, over here. See, if you want this hand. There you go. There you go. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hasan is pissed because, like, he's finally out doing something in the real world, and the only thing people care about, the only thing people are talking about in regards to him online right now is this. And you know what? To be, like, completely fair, which is something these people would never do for me, this was a better response than his first response. He's basically just like, I don't care, I'm busy doing, like...
Come on my lap or something, Leon 2026. Fuck!
Like, real things in the real world. Oh,
can't control that pussy. Casey Tron would call you an incel. God damn, chat be felting me today.
Okay, fair enough, understandable, have a nice day. But then, then he says this.
Talk to me when we got the wiki feed ratings up for Shoe0nHead. Okay, what's her wiki feed looking like? What? Okay, what's her...
This clip is new to me. Holy shit. Now, I know he did some drunk streams from China. Is he drunk streaming right now? Ain't no way, bro. Literally just said, break out the wiki feet for Kami Mommy. Holy shit.
What? Did I listen to what that woman said? No, absolutely not. Let me know if I can see her feet, though.
What?
Honestly, it would be Giga Chat if it came from anyone funny or likable.
Like, if the chatter didn't even bring it up, why did you bring up wiki feet?
Yeah, dude, you know what? Elmer off our 2-banger Hasan just pulled a quartering. But no, it occurred to me, this ruins my fucking metric, though. This ruins my observation. Because it has been my observation out in the wild that, like, it's usually black dudes who are into feet. It's usually black dudes who are into feet. Kada, Mugen Lord. I think LG. I think LG is into feet. Like, it's been my experience. It's usually black dudes who are into feet. But now I got to add a white guy to... Actually, do we have to count Hasan as white? I don't really want him as part of my people. Like, because he's of Dune-kun origin, but he looks white. Hasan's not white. Hasan's not white. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So all y'all... okay, Hasan's still a Dune-kun. We good.
I know. By the way, if you guys don't know, WikiFeet is a website where people upload pictures of, like, celebrities' feet. Let's look up Hasan's foot.
Oh my... No
do not
way.
do it.
He's got his bare tootsies online.
Wait! I have a higher...
Oh yeah, Vagabond. Vagabond is a black dude. He's into feet. Vagabond for a 2-banger. I know some white guys who are into it too. I know exactly one white dude who is into feet. Exactly one. Shout out to him for the 2-banger. And by the way, she got him. She got him. She got a better WikiFeet score. She breaking out the receipts. The receipts.
Her feet score than Hasan. Is this what this is about?
He's mad.
Wait. BMO's into feet? Fuck, that means I know 2 white dudes. I've never seen BMO. I don't actually know that BMO is white.
He's been foot-mogged.
By the way, never addressed anything you said. Never even attempted to refute a point you made. Just starts going on about, like, wiki feet.
If I sold feet pics, if I sold pictures of my feet, would he use this as an insult? No, because he's Mr. Sex Positive, Mr. Sex Work is Real Work, Mr. Brothel Boy.
Work, yeah. I'm making a difference, unlike Shoe and her stupid video. Also, did you know she's...
I actually kind of love the fact that a gal with the word shoe in her name has a better foot score. Gal with the word shoe in her name has a better foot score. Nice.
Stupid?
She's stupid. Don't go watch the video. Don't go watch it, guys. She's stupid.
Also, her feet are kind of nice looking.
The crazy...
Sell my feet? $50 super chat right now and I'll break out the Tootsies. $50 super chat and I'll break out the Tootsie on stream.
The best part about all of this was after his crash out and, like, after everyone was making fun of him, he gets on Twitter and he's like, I've yet to watch any of her content. Excuse me? So what the f are you basing all of this on? How-
That was a test. Y'all passed. You passed.
How am I stupid? How do I change my politics? How am I just an emo girl that men fap to? Either A, he's lying and he has seen my content, or B, he's just blindly repeating things he's seen.
No, it's A. He has seen her content. He had, like, it's just like what he does with Nux and Asmongold. He obsessively consumes their content and then tries to pretend that he doesn't watch it.
Other people say about me. Either way, it's pathetic. He's stuck between, like, wanting to be above it all. Ugh, I don't even know who that is. I'm out here doing the revolution. And wanting to tear me down. But he can't do both. So as it stands right now, what he's saying is that he has literally never heard me speak. He just looked at me and went, "Woman online must be a whore." Which honestly, not a bad guess.
People should be more embarrassed, okay? What happened to shame?
Oh, wait. I find it.
There is no way this motherfucker just unironically asked what happened to shame. The dude who does not experience an ounce of shame. Let's go. All right, I need you. What are you doing, Cat? This motherfucker. Fuck him.
Incredibly ironic that the guy who used chain.
Yeah, if Omega said, "God, do it for my boy Kata." I made a commitment. We'll do it all nice and slow, like. Gotta make sure the sock is nice and tight. All right, hold on. Oh no, the chat bar is in the way. There we go. The chat bar's in the way. Too late. Can't stop. Won't stop. There it is. There's a nice white foot. Nice white clean foot. That's all for Kata. It's happening, y'all. What? But on the plus side, now I can be on Wiki Feet and I can beat Hasan. I can be on Wiki Feet and I can beat Hasan. This is now a foot live stream. Shout out UAF Omega. This is for you, homie.
Horse semen's great.
I'm digging horsecock.
Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me say it. Ooh, as I make more.
My favorite stallion I keep in my top drawer kinda goes hard though.
'Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock and eat horse.
I don't know how we're going to ever top horsecock. I hate feet, but I would vote 5 stars to tell Hasan is the correct answer. Well done.
Lightning on his dog live on stream in front of thousands of people and then lied about it and gaslit everybody, thinks that anyone else needs to be embarrassed about anything. Like, you've spent your entire career, the better part of a decade plus, being a political commentator, but the only thing that the majority of the internet knows you for is zapping your dog for stepping off its 4 square foot cot that you've designated for it. That's your legacy, Hasan.
Shock my dog, I can't stop, yeah.
Like, obviously, he watched the video.
She went hard there at the end. God damn. Can someone clip it to me and... Oh my... Send it to me so I can send it to people. I can't clip from phone. That's some evil shit, woman. That's some evil shit.
When something in it really had him rattled. Like, was it the brothel thing? Was it the clock meme? Because if it was the clock meme, that was a joke, okay? We're the same age, Hasan. It is not too late. This is all not that serious. I just thought it was really funny and everybody was asking for a response video. So there's your response video. I also just want to make it clear that if he responds, I will not be responding.
I just realized, guys, the 50 banger to show my foot put us at 69. The 50 banger to show the foot put us at 69. Nice.
Back unless it's something absolutely insane that requires a response. I refuse to get caught in the Hasan Piker content loop. I will leave that to the professional Hasan Piker farmers. There are people who have made diabolical wealth off of farming this guy, okay? I am but a humble culture war farmer. I am but a humble gender war farmer. And my crops are dying. I must get back to them. They're calling him
Her crops are dying, but her eggs are not.
the corniest man alive. The final boss of performative male feminism. The human Brian Griffin. This is like when like a hot girl has like a video game controller and she's like licking it. She's like,
yes, or like with the cat ears, the little headset with the cat ears. I love that there's not just one picture, it's two in different shots. So like, it's like, dude, can you just take a picture of me like holding it and then like putting it down on my lap? Like,
Vagabond, if you saved that, I don't mind that you clipped it. Someone was gonna clip it. I've made my peace with that. But Vagabond, if I find out you save it for personal use, we're gonna have words at the next meetup.
Solemnly looking out the window.
my dog is literally just sitting next to me, staring at me. He knows I'm talking about Hasan. He knows, Kaya, I will save you.
Okay, Alana, thank you for joining me. You made it less painful to watch this shit, okay? I'm glad you were with me for this. Plug your stuff for everybody watching.
Follow me on Twitter, on SmugAlana. Follow me on Twitch, I go live.
I meant, okay, if you use it on your streams, that would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. I'm A-okay with that.
5 days a week. Join my Discord, lots of really nice people to hang out in there. Absolute pleasure, Kami Mommy. Emo girl with the feet.
Yes. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to my Patreon, link down below. I'm going to start doing live streams for Patreon members only. That should be
Interesting. Live stream for Patreon members only. Well, I'm not a Patreon member, but I wonder if people get clips and we can do some clip farming. Because I am a filthy fucking grifter after all. Public profile name for a two-banger. No 69 for you after the feat. It was worth every moment. Shout out.
a lot of fun, and I will see you guys next time with a new video.
Why is my mouse not working? There it is. Well, that was excellent. Fantastic video from Shoe0nHead, and a great bit of chat interaction there near the end. You all are absolute legends. That was awesome. I'm going to have nightmares. Thanks, Leon. This is how we do it, baby. This is how we do it. Look, I understand that on the lunch hour streams, there's a lot of hard-hitting political news that needs to be talked about. The world is in a deadly place. People's souls are dying. Women are running shit. But at least now y'all know what my feet look like. Or at least my right foot. Y'all know what my right foot looks like. She's on YouTube but doesn't stream. She's been on YouTube for 10 years. I'm glad I got to share that with all of you.